Good evening. I've already answered the question, can you work in a Vision Pro? So today I'm going to find out, can you work out in a Vision Pro? I'm going to start here on the treadmill and we'll go from there. But first, these aren't workout clothes, so let me get changed. Now this is more like it. So before we start, it doesn't even count if you don't set your Apple Watch workout. So I'm going to start that here. Indoor run. There we go. Turn this on. And I think I'm going to go for a good old 3 miles per hour. 3 miles per hour is actually the average human walking speed. So I'm going to start easy and just take it as a light jog. I can really feel the battery pack swinging in my pocket here, and I can feel the cable tapping my back. My pants aren't falling down or anything, at least. So I think I'm going to bump it up to 4. Now we're at a casual jog. Now I'm wearing the Solo Knit Band, which is allegedly the more uncomfortable one. And I can feel the headset pushing more pressure on my cheekbones as I jog here, but it's honestly not that bad. I think a lot of the comfort of the Solo Knit Band comes down to how high you have it sitting around the back of your head. The first time I put it on, my instinct was to keep it kind of low, but that's not how you do it. You really want it sitting around like the highest, farthest point around the back of your head. Now, of course, the real draw to wearing your Vision Pro while you're working out is that you can put on a show right in front of you. Obviously, this is a portable treadmill. It doesn't have a spot to sit an iPad or a phone or anything, which is why I've typically placed it directly in front of the TV. But I can bring up my apps here. Let's see how well the eye tracking works. Open Apple TV here. It's having a hard time tracking my eyes as I bounce a little bit. Join pioneering athletes as they take on awe-inspiring challenges. I know what that's like. You can see as I pinch and move the window around here, it's just shaking around wildly. I don't know if the video is going to load. I've had kind of a wonky internet connection the last few days. I gotta say, this show does not exactly look like awe-inspiring adventure to me. All right, well, maybe we'll try something else. I've killed 7 minutes and I haven't even really noticed or gotten bored yet. Maybe instead I'll put on some music here. Of course, with YouTube copyright restrictions, this is about the only thing we can play. That's enough of that. Something I've noticed is that as I'm gripping the handlebars here, the Vision Pro thinks I'm doing a pinching motion because it's looking down at my hands, it sees they're kind of curled, and then I find myself accidentally selecting stuff on the screen quite a lot. It's really hard to know what you're about to do because it shows focus by slightly highlighting whatever you're looking at. But when it's shaking so much, it's really hard to tell. But I will say that as much as I'm shaking, the window stays surprisingly planted in space. It really looks like it's just floating there, completely irrespective of all of my jumping and jittering. It's been about 15 minutes now. I think I'm gonna call it there. My Apple Watch says I burned 182 active calories. So here I am in the kitchen trying to cool down, poured myself some water in my cup, but then I noticed another problem because the cup is too big. The Vision Pro goes too far down my face. I can't really drink water out of it. So I gotta add a straw. But that presents another problem because my field of view when I'm inside the Vision Pro is slightly inset, which means that the straw doesn't actually line up with where it really is. So I'm just kind of guessing. So what have we learned today? Well, you actually can wear a Vision Pro while working out, but I don't recommend it. It's sweaty. The user interface just isn't designed to be used when you're jumping and working yourself up like that. It's really hard to control. Although it is compelling being able to watch movies on a giant screen in front of you instead of a little iPad, I would rather take the iPad to the gym in all honesty. So if you see somebody with a Vision Pro at the gym, just ignore them. They're just trying to show off. You now know better than to be jealous because you know that they're probably deeply uncomfortable with a bit of a headache. Shocking conclusion, I know. Stay tuned for more Vision Pro videos. I'm D. Griffin Jones with Cult of Mac.